Ooh, okay, okay, okay. And mobile AD versus Ornn OP. So basically we end up doing trade kill, and Sejuani's farming these camps, so Shen should have like a decent idea where Sejuani is pretty much anyway. Because if he cancels base here, he was like 2 waves. Can't TP back. Sejuani, Ornn is down here alone. You're already down tempo because of this play, which is whatever. And because Nidalee is here and cancels bases, and Senna is here and cancels bases, they also protect most of the wave here. Let's see. The next wave's coming in. We're not getting TPs back. Jace just has no TP. This has to be a situation where basically you have to either guard the Jace as TS, so either you have to be willing to commit Cream's TP, or he has to give up like a full wave here. Maybe 2, because he's basing like really late now. But this is like the worst possible solution. But I feel like you have Mako with TP, Azir with TP, Senna can delay base. This doesn't have to happen. He should be able to get his wave. Like with the resources TES have, he should be able to give his wave here, I think. Because I like that Sejuani is shadowing bot here. If you look at this window, Sejuani shadows bot, so Yone has to stay 1 extra wave while 369 gets base. While Retail spawning, right? So the timer is important too. So Sejuani shadows bot, and then it seems like okay, they're just giving Rift here. Yone stays 1 extra wave. Yone came out of base and went tops, by the way, just so you know, and then ended up going bot with TP. So now we know Yone no TP. Jace has a more recent base.
Up to 30% more down the road.
This is like a classic TES delayed kind of flank play. 369 TP's in. This is a situation where BLG think they have positional advantage on Rift and numbers. But Jace is coming late, so that, and they basically win it 4v5 because of the Ornn anyway. And 369's kind of griefing here, but in theory this could have been a really good play. Like the play setup was good. And they didn't even need 369, they basically just won the fight 4v5. And 369 TP to make it losing. Let me see this. So they base like 50 seconds before the Drake. I feel like this is the window where you start aggressively contesting vision. Right here, right? You want to basically just walk in really aggro here. You have okay, cream base too. That's part of the problem. But you have Ornn, you have Sejult. You should be able to just walk in like Superman modes. And they're like, oh no, we're giving top T1. Renekton's overextending. And then, I don't know, we decide to prior Renekton kill over second Drake, which is fine, but we lose bot turret also. I think they should just commit to this, because they probably get a fight. My feeling is here, they can walk in really aggressively. They have a lot of engage ults. The only big threat for them is like if Nidalee Elk can extend this, but since they have like such a beefy frontline with Senna, they should be able to just take this vision like super aggro. Maybe send 1 person to defend top, but once you have this vision control, it's fine, and just like pull on spawn. But then they give Dragon and try to like get a good engage from Ornn and Sejuani. I think it's almost guaranteed. You have like no flash Nid, no flash Renata, no flash Renekton, who's not even here. And if you have like a very favorable fight situation with Elk, with an immobile AD, like, you should be taking this. Because you saw them in around the pit as well, and if you give this 1T1, I think it's fine. But instead they go kill Bin, they lose map control on bot, Knight gets this tower, BLG get this dragon, and now you have like a super fed Yone. Like, I'd rather deal with a super fed Renekton than a super fed Yone, that's just me. And I think they definitely lost out on this trade. If they wanted to avoid Renekton hitting this tower at all, then they should have stayed one more wave top. They also force Ashe Flash right when Baron spawns, which is really nice. Because now they can threaten Baron. They have Azir. Like, you're losing kind of both of your sides. Jace is not that strong right now. Renekton will base for Starks, and then I think Renekton is really strong. Yone is hard winning side, so your best bet now is using Azir Baron damage to threaten Baron pull. Like, BLG no, actually. So BLG are here first, which is good by them. But it also means they're not pushing side. So if I'm TS here, I think this is like kind of a win because they're not pushing side here really aggressively. They just have one Renekton in bot lane. So if we can like bait the TP off of them being here, kind of look juicy a bit, and it's a good win for us. Like, Renekton's not pushing side. He's too afraid they'll show bot. So this is like a good angle. Yeah, now we're looking for the engage. We force the on flash. We get the on kill. Really nice. Renekton's gonna keep pushing. We can siege mid. And now Renekton has to pull off the wave. So this was good play. The dive is weird. Let's see. I'm gonna slow this down to see if I can understand why they go for this. I think they just stand here and siege because they have Azir Senna. They just blew their Ornn and Sejrold, so they don't have good engage. Ornn, I guess he's zoning, but this is too deep, I think. I think if you see Elk like throw ulti like this, you want to peel off and peel. Mako wants to peel off and like peel for Jackie Love here as soon as he sees this. Instead, he engages backline, which is a little weird. Nice ult from Cream though. Kind of saves the situation a bit, but they still end up losing 2 for it. Like, I think, again, your goal as TES in this window is basically you just want to pull the Renekton off of bot wave with threat. You already got the pick on. You pull Renekton off of bot wave, you kind of threaten this tier 2. You stay, like, you hug topside because you know Renekton's bots. Jackie Love positioning down here I think is also a little grief, but Jackie Love's probably thinking he can like E if he sees Renekton or something, I don't know. But I wouldn't want to be on this back line. This is a really good look from Knight though, like look Knight. Pog! Super nice. Which is why I think like as Mako you have to basically just stand on your Senna here. But I mean, BLG opting into this is what TS want, no? Like, the fact that they're all 5 matching instead of making them dizzy on the map like they were in the previous games, especially since both Knight and Ben have TP here, it's super good for TS. Cream dies, but they trade for 2. Baron's about to spawn. Someone should get top wave. Shun? This is nice. Like, I don't know why, but like, it seems like they have super good map read, right? Well, okay, they do see him ward here, so they know he's here actually. So this is just Shun griefing. I thought they didn't know and they just like saw him leave wave, but no, he's kind of griefing. So they get positional advantage, but they don't have control of this side. So BLG actually, let me see this. Does Renekton just avoid the ward? Oh, it's been a genius? What the fuck? Oh, they know it's worded there. Oh my god. Look at that. Okay, now he's gonna show, and everyone knows Croc's here now. He also just popped the ult. So he's not that useful here. Let me see. Shun, advantage on Drake. Mako's controlling this side, but they don't have anyone to collapse, so he just gets over the wall, which means they have to give up this side. Maybe if Cream is down here, I think Cream can maybe do something down here. If it's like Cream in this position and not 369. Guess it's 0 ult. But I think Jace just has to concede this control point. So BLG end up getting Soul. Knight doesn't get anything with his D flank. Oh, wow. Azir's doing a lot of damage. Unfortunately... Okay, we just pull Nash. Turn? We don't have any ults to turn. But... neither do BLG. Rock no ult. No ult for like 3 seconds. That's the base. Oh, apparently mid turret is not useless. Apparently if we ignore all waves, including mid, then bad things happen. Siege comp. I like that BLG kind of adapts by going for... and they're still sticking with long range, right? Ezreal's safe, Trista's safe, so you're not in a position where Elk gets, like, your immobile AD gets engaged on every mid wave if you side lane. So in theory, it should be easier for them to side lane with this draft, right? Like... surely they use Trist advantage this game, right? Surely they do. Right? Don't tell me I'm wrong, chat. Please. The idea is we have super long range, so it's hard for Mao and Leona to get onto us in theory. But Senna Jace also immobile. So Maokai Leona engage should be easier to do. It also means that Ornn doesn't get free long range engage onto Ezreal Trist, so they're like I would say BLG's draft is way safer, and they can execute side advantage. So they did an actual draft adaptation, whereas it feels like TES just like stuck to the same shit, right? We're looking for 80 jungle, I guess. Oh no! It's already a tragedy. Maokai 3 camps top though. That's crazy. I would not expect that to happen as Jace. I would not think that this would happen ever. This is crazy because he doesn't just 3 camp topside into top gank. He 3 camps bot and books it. Through mid, off of mid prio. Look at this. Watch this! Oh, that's crazy, Maokai. What's he doing? Oh my god, but the Maokai doesn't even do anything! Oh no. Oh no! I mean, it forces him to like, probably the Maokai showing forces him to flash over the wall here. It's a tragedy! Oh no! Oh no, guys. Anyway, Maokai would normally just farm here. But at least Tian is taking advantage of the fact that Maokai didn't farm his top camps and trying to contest top sides. Unfortunately, the biggest problem with this plan is that mid still has prio, and Azir is useless in topside contests, but at least he gets crab. He just can't realistically do a deeper invade because mid has prio. But in theory, what you'd want to do as Tian here is just fight these camps and get them all, because Maokai can't do anything, and Jay should TP back and be stronger than Kennen, even if he dies here. But I mean, I think TES came to this series with actually a decent strategy in mind. Right? Which is like, we don't care if BLG get winning side lanes. We just want a better 5v5 comp. Because BLG will just match us and they won't play macro. So we may as well just get a winning 5v5 comp. And we'll have like a lane that can't get dove, right? A bot lane that doesn't really get dove. So like, I think the game plan for their draft is decent. I don't know where the Jace comes from. Like, realistically speaking, this is weird. They probably thought they should just play like a really aggro top laner, because usually BLG just play for bot side really, really hard, right? So they probably thought that they could get like isolated top matchup, or even play to top, and then meanwhile, BLG would be trying to force bot dives. That was probably the thought process. So there's no way in hell that they predicted the Maokai 3 camp gank. That was some shit, man. Alright, here we go. Round 2. Double ults. GG. Honestly, that's probably why Jackie Love learned Senna. If I am out of position, I can always press Shroud. Oof. Oof. Oh. Honestly, way worse than I thought it was gonna be. I thought this looked so good. Look at this. It looks so good, and then... Unlucky turret positioning. Anyway. BLG still win. Knight's champion pool, right? It's been an issue. Basically all split, and to an extent in spring as well. You are blinding a champ that has like a million champs that Knight can specifically pick into it. That's like my issue with the Azir. But, I mean, we're double banning Corkitress versus Cream, so I guess he just doesn't have champs. But I mean, if this was the thought process going into the series, then good from BLG, like, honestly. It's like, okay, if we ban these champs, we'll pick Azir. We have like a million champs we can pick into Azir. So if that's what they're thinking, then, I mean, good from BLG's coaching staff for sure. I do think that TES believe, because based on some of the interviews that they've shown on broadcast, I think TES believe that they will get better by becoming more quote-unquote stable, which means like being able to play scaling comps effectively. So I do think that they kind of think that way. They think like the best style of play is being stable, but I also think that means they need to improve their early game fundamentals. I don't know. Some of the plays they make early are just really questionable. Let's see this one, right? We're gonna invade. We're gonna TP back as Renekton to invade as Serge versus a ranged jungler who can kite us. So we can't easily get on top of them and use such money passive. When Talia is also winning mid. So... And their mid will have to base and TP back to be useful. So I don't know. We're just getting vision, or like what exactly are we doing? I'm not really sure. But it just feels like a waste of time to even be here. Like, if we get a ward, it's good. But then they just kind of like wank. Chen should just base, like, get top grab and base, probably. That is chill. Maybe they're actually geniuses and they're wasting Talia timers so that they guarantee top grad. Oh my god, they're gods! I'm sorry I doubted them, they're so smart, look at this! I don't know what they're thinking. I think it has to be something like that they think they can like blow Talia timer by threatening invade and then get guaranteed top grab. Like that's like a charitable interpretation of the scenario, right? But because otherwise I have no idea what they're doing. But now our Nexon's kind of chilling. He's 2 levels down though. It's a bit BG. I feel like letting him farm at all is kind of bad. Cream? 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 Alright. It's not looking good, guys. We can make a play on bot side and top lane is fucked. Oh no! It's over. This one feels a bit over.